Dustin Corley, the Dardanelle coach that was arrested and charged in 3 different counties, being Pope, Yell, and Logan counties, with essaying a student. He ultimately got sentenced to 30 years in the Arkansas Department of Corrections. He's recently decided that it's his time to speak on social media. What did Dustin have to say? There are 3 parts that were posted. Part 1 says, "I am writing this with a heavy heart filled with regret and remorse for all the pain I have caused. I hope everyone who views this post will take the time to read it in its entirety and will give it serious thought. Due to the length of this post, I will have to split it into 3 different posts, and I hope you will take the time to read them all to the end. I know how this will be perceived by most people, just as I know the majority of people see me now, but I am hoping there will be some, especially those who know me best, that will understand what I am saying and know that it's sincere and will take it to heart. First of all, to the victim and her family, I ask that you accept my sincerest apologies for my thoughtless actions and for the hurt they have inflicted upon you. I am deeply aware of the pain and disappointment I have caused you, and I want you to know that I feel an immense sense of guilt, remorse, and regret for my behavior. Nobody should ever have to go through something like this, and I am truly sorry that I put you through it. I know I am asking a lot of you, but I am hoping and praying that you may find a way to forgive me. From the bottom of my heart, I am truly sorry for what I have done. I hope you will accept my apology and be able to forgive me someday. To my friends and family, especially his ex-wife and my daughters, who he also named, I am sorry for the pain, hurt, shame, and embarrassment I brought upon you. Knowing that I put all of you through so much is a pain that I will carry for the rest of my life. This is something that I will never be able to forgive myself for, but I pray that I will receive forgiveness from all of you. I realize how much I wounded you mentally and emotionally. I never meant to cause anyone so much pain. Seeing the pain that I have caused to everyone breaks my heart. I pray that each of you will give me a second chance, a chance to make it right and prove to you that this is not me. Now, this is part 2. I completely acted out of character and stepped away from my morals and values, but I promise this mistake does not define who I am, and I refuse to allow it to. I am sorry for being so thoughtless and putting you through so much. I am asking you to please accept my apology and forgive me for causing so much hurt by stepping away from who I truly am. Lastly, to my former colleagues, players, students, and community, I'm so sorry and apologize for letting all of you down. I apologize for all of the negative attention I brought to you, to the school, and to the community. I am sorry that I was not a better role model and that I was not more of a positive influence. I carry so much regret with me for displaying such a careless, irresponsible behavior and affecting lives in such a negative way. I would personally tell you how sorry I am and ask for your forgiveness, but as of now, this is the best I can do, and I hope this reaches as many people as possible. Hopefully, one day, I'll get the opportunity to tell you in person. I understand an apology alone cannot undo the damage I have done, but I am committed to making amends and doing whatever it takes to make this right. I want nothing more than to find a way to right all my wrongs, to find a way to make right all those who were affected by my negative behavior and thoughtless actions. I pray that God will open those doors for me and show me a way. I want people to know that I take full responsibility for my actions, and although very painful, I understand the consequences of my behavior. I have taken this time to reflect on my behavior and recognize where I went wrong. I am actively seeking ways to improve myself through treatment programs, counseling, and different seminars. I'm committed to be a better individual, a dad, God willing, a husband, a son, a brother, and a friend. I am determined to be a better version of myself spiritually, mentally, and physically. This is part 3. I have made a commitment to follow God, and I've fully given my life to Him. I will continue on this faith journey, and I know my life will never be the same. I've gained new insight and I have a completely new perspective on outlook on life. I now see what's important and what's not. I am not who I used to be, and I want all of you to know God can change anyone. This means that anyone who belongs to Christ has become a new person. The old life is gone. A new life has begun. 2 Corinthians 5:17. God's grace was there before my mistake was ever made. His grace will always outrun any mistake. He can use anybody and any situation if we allow him to. Failures are only fatal if we fail to learn from them. I know that forgiveness takes time, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to receive forgiveness. I hope you have read all this and have taken it to heart, and I pray that you accept my apology and forgive me. If anyone would like to reach out to me, no matter the reason, in negative manner or in positive manner, then please do so. You can write to me at P.O. Box 1630, Malvern, Arkansas 72104, or you can use the Securus app and message me. My ADC number is 183355. And also, I find it weird that he refers to his ADC number as an ID number, but that's neither here nor there. You will need this for messaging and will need to be on the envelope as well. Thank you for taking the time to read this, and I pray that each of you will give every word serious thought. So that's the end of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go wipe the brown from my mouth. I just think that was BS. In short, in my opinion, and I'm no psychiatrist, no psychologist, took a class in college, that's about it, and high school as well. It's all about him. It's I. And if you cared so much about what you did, why are you naming your children? Why are you naming your ex-wife? Why are you naming, most importantly, the victim? Why, when you have been told that there's a no contact order, do you do this? I mean, no, you're not reaching out to them directly, but yes, you are speaking to them. Why? Because Dustin Corley does not think that rules apply to Dustin Corley. He just simply doesn't. This is about Dustin Corley. It's all I, Dustin Corley. I think that he wants attention, or he wouldn't have included his information so that he can be written. If you want to write him, be my guest. I wouldn't, because I think that he's just looking for attention. Now, you may say, how could he send this message from prison? I don't believe that he did. I think because it's broke up into 3 different parts, and I happen to know that you can only send a certain number of characters in a Securus message. I think that these were 3 separate messages that he sent to an individual, and they posted these messages for him on his behalf. I think that if he was stupid enough to have a mobile device, a phone or whatever, in prison and post to Facebook from prison, that he has caused a lot of trouble for himself and everyone else in his pod if they get shaken down because he's got a phone in there and couldn't stay off Facebook. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, and maybe the prison doesn't do anything about it, but I do believe, I don't have a word counter. Like I said, you can only count so many characters. If I had a word counter, I could tell you likely for sure if this was sent to someone else, but I believe it was actually just something sent to someone else that he had posted for him. That doesn't change the fact that he named the victim. Leave her alone, Dustin. Leave her alone. You're a grown man. She's a child. Leave her alone, man. Can you not allow these people to go on with their lives? You're a predator. Go away. And just a message to whoever decided to post this for Dustin. First of all, stop doing his dirty work for him. Secondly, you need to go through and you need to edit out the victim's name and the names of his children and his ex-wife. They don't want to be involved in his crap. Leave the victim alone. Do the right thing and edit it out. You can use X's, you can use blanks, but don't put their names. That's just wrong.